Hey, so what's up, everybody out there? It's Ryan here, your host of Casting Cares, where we look to encourage and increase your faith in Jesus Christ. Um, just want to get on here, be a little bit transparent with you all. Um, this weekend, something happened, uh, and what went on was our church hosted uh, a big conference. We haven't been able to host it since 2019, so because of the pandemic and stuff. But we hosted this. It was a 3-day event, and on the last day of the event, we had uh, changed locations and went uh, to my pastor's church, and my pastor's pastor was preaching, and all of a sudden, just in the middle of him talking, because he wasn't doing a lot of moving. He's an older guy. He's about 65, and he just started going down. He started asking the bishops to pray with him, uh, and from my view, I'm up there, in the pulpit area, so I mean, I can see him in visible pain. Uh, what ended up happening was he had what's called a dissection. And a dissection is basically, it's an aneurysm. Uh, just depending on the location, the terminology is different. So, like if you have, it's like a torn blood vessel. So if you have it closer to your chest, heart area, you're talking aneurysm. If you have it in your lower stomach area, it's a dissection. This is not the first time uh, that there's been somebody in my life who has suffered a dissection. The last person to do so that I knew actually died. He went into surgery and uh, didn't wake up from the recovery of the surgery. And this is not the first time I've seen something traumatic in a church happen to where we've had to call 911. Uh, it goes without saying that stuff like that makes you consider your walk with God, and that if you're not saved, you need to get saved because you never know when your time could be. Uh, I don't. I think there's plenty of people that have addressed that, but what I do want to address is how we as Christians in the middle of that situation act. I think we have the tendency, uh, to the first thing we cut to doing is praying, and we should. I mean, we should pray. At the same time, there has to be a practicality about us. There has to be a calmness in situations like that, uh, to where somebody is thinking rationally and handling business. Y'all, I promise the first phone call I saw had to be between 5 and 10 minutes after this man was sitting in pain, and that's unacceptable. Uh, the first time that I witnessed that happen, I was the one that called 911, and I panicked the first time I saw a traumatic situation happen, and it was actually with my pastor. And this time was a little bit different. I was a little bit calmer. I did pray, but unfortunately, I was one of the people that didn't pull out my phone to call 911 to get the ambulance down here to get this man to the hospital. Uh, thank God there was actually a doctor, which happens to be my sister-in-law, in the middle of everybody. There was actually a nurse in the middle of everybody. So they were. Hold on, little man. All right, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, bye. But I I'm really big on being practical as a Christian. There is a time to be spiritual, right? But there is also a time to be practical. And I think that if we can navigate those times and pray for wisdom and guidance on how to do that, because not everybody can be calm in situations. His wife, his wife, she's the real deal. She was calm as can be. But yeah, I just, and I'm trying not to say don't be over spiritual. I don't know how you can possibly be over spiritual in a situation like that. How you could possibly pray too much in a time like that. What I am saying is that somebody get up and do something. God placed people there. He placed governances, governments, helps the police, the ambulance, the hospitals, doctors, things like that in our lives, and gave them that knowledge and that passion for a reason. And I believe even God expects us to use those things. Okay? So I love you all in Jesus' name. I hope you got what I was trying to say. Uh, I think you all did. So until next time, love y'all in Jesus' name. Peace.